Alright, I'm in the airport. This trip, unsanctioned trip, not the best word. Just has nothing to do with the channel or poker or anything, but I am going on a trip. I am at the airport today. Didn't film yesterday when I saw my final pay stub, so I thought I would tell you about my final pay stub. Thanks to Matt from Australia again, because I understand the overtime rules now. Overtime was exact to the minute. So, finally got that figured out. It'll be helpful next year. Total time on the clock was almost exact. Orleans had me on the clock for 1 more minute than my records had. It's very good, very close. The other thing I wanted to say was tournament tips. I got an extra about 483 in tournament tips. This one, an extra 483. So I think in the first pay stub, there were 4 pay stubs in the first 4 pay periods. In the first one, I got like an extra 160 or something. Let's make room on the screen. And in the second one, like an extra 300 almost. In the third, like an extra 770, and in this one, an extra 483. So I remember the total to the dollar. It was like 1,726 and some cents in tournament tips. There's a row in the pay stub for what you got for dealing tournaments. Wage is its own row. Regular wage, overtime wage is its own row. I have no idea what you make dealing cash. I didn't even deal cash in the final pay period. And then there's tournaments, and I can multiply, you know, the hold'em downs by 15 plus the mixed game downs by 20, the guarantees, and know what I had guaranteed, and then anything extra is a tournament tip. So yeah, over the course of the summer, about $1,726 in tournament tips. I mean, it's cool. It might sound like a huge amount of money as like one lump sum. It's not really how it works. I worked 46 days and got an extra 1,726. So it's cool, better than nothing, but it's not like you're just rich off tournament tips. It's not a daily thing. That was the total for the summer for the 46 days I worked. So what is it, like 35 bucks a day or something. So it's cool, but never gonna rely on it or like make plans to do things with money before a series starts, based on like expecting tournament tips or anything, but that's how much came in. So yeah, records were very good. I think every pay period the total time on the clock was a few minutes more. I think it was like 3 minutes, 7 minutes, 11 minutes, 1 minute. That's good. At UPS, it was always short. Everything that was wrong was always short. I don't mind if it's short some of the time and long some of the time, because that would just mean there's some kind of rounding I'm not aware of, but you know, it's happening both ways, too much and too little. At UPS, every single time at both locations in Vegas and the location in New York, everything was always too short. Those 3 locations. The one in Wisconsin was good. I had no problems with the UPS location in Wisconsin, but I had a lot of problems with the 2 in Vegas and the 1 in New York that I worked. So yeah, like how everything went at Orleans. These videos are almost done. I think just one more video, wrapping up the summer series, and then it's on to the typical things, poker in Vegas. Have a few things planned in August. One thing that everyone, well, not everyone, but one thing that everyone had the capability of voting for, and something else coming up that I haven't told anyone about. Well, one thing that's happened before, and it's happening again, so people kind of know about it. But then something big coming up at the end of August, and when the end of August rolls around, I will tell everybody. And remember, rice is a spoon food.